you.
Added to that, your freedom to speak. You have freedom of speech, but what you say after.
This is ITV.
Certainly the best.
Ọdẹ wọn tẹmẹ Victor Ebizugbe. Ọdẹ wọn tẹmẹ Victor Ebizugbe.
Ẹdùnẹ́rù wà dẹ́nẹ́rù sẹ́mu wàhálà bí tó tọ̀. Àfikà pàtó wẹ̀ wúwà níwá gbé ọkùtò níwá dànù yẹ ẹ̀mí màkà gbọ́n ahùn dáná tẹ́rẹ̀ mọ́ àhínú nẹ̀rí rẹ̀. Wẹ́rẹ́ àwọn ẹ̀rọ wíwé ya àríwé mi wíwé ya lòdẹ́ ọba àtọ́pẹ́ yìí.
Ìṣe ọdẹ wọn tẹmẹ Pastor Hunamure.
Ìwé ẹ̀dùnọ́gùn mi wà bí ẹnìkẹ́ ká yìí. Fún ìbùsọ̀ ọba gọ̀ọ́yàrọ̀ wà bí dàn yọ̀ ọ̀sà ọba ẹ̀gì máa mi òkú yẹn rè gbé o ọba àtọ́pẹ́ yẹn.
Ìṣe ìyẹn mẹ ọ̀sà ọba sẹ́yìn jẹ́ inú yẹ o n'ọdí ẹ̀dọ́ba yọ̀ ọ̀ká ọ̀rẹ́ do ya fẹ́ náà bẹ̀ ọ̀ká ẹ̀gbọ́n ilẹ̀ ọ̀ya fẹ́ mẹ̀rẹ́ gè tó wà yà ọ̀sà ọba náà ọ̀nà mọ̀kú yẹn rẹ̀ ẹ̀dọ́ ya fẹ́ ọba àtọ́pẹ́ ètò ẹ̀nìkan ìyẹn ìrìnàkín ìmọ̀ ẹ̀ wọ́n ní ebòtẹ̀ course ma na tie no bi o na tie na wo na guven o na tamo ya tie yo benuwe na wo we ni wo na ya tie yo ihe ni oria ni ihe dole mi yi so pa we ke ni na dole mi yi muda wo emu he yi ni no ma ye yo bo kan o ha jo ma ri rai o ha jo ma mu o dole yi won ere
Kakabo.
Kini na dole yi ni we ya hie we no nya mo na hie won ihe ni ogbo wa ni ni wa otewe Victor Ebizugbe ihe wo ye no manora na tie ye wo no la
Ihe na tie ye wo ugbe enwa ne ban na we ihe agbada no mo neva no o ga gbe wo bo na o gbe wo bo no pa so pa ihe no mo ye gbevio ihe keke be bo opa yahin ti ajuvin kian ebi ga sonoma uti hen yo waru da egu ti hen ye mi no ya pris no me ya ye mewe emi ni o bo ma be he ero emi no ogwe o kaka bo yo bo dai ihe o wa nwe na no bun mami ewe ewo no ma hen emi na ye no de omo na dagme do won no roto temi na ati hen yo o gwa ma na hen ona ye no uligi aro to tonu na ati hen yo ewo na ayeke ihe awe muladian we e won no we na ewo na ga hie na ga hiusi na ga temu ni giro to ason ya ro avan ya ro do bi amase ti awe amu yo ma be obo ati hen yo e ba ni hen na so agbo ma dole mi iyi so pon awon no we na ga giyen ari vio emi nu we u ne abebi kunuru we ugo re no usie gburu wa ayamu here okeki oho ema ihe ni are ologo owo awo mi oyi ni aye temtem ni awulo popo hu ni ihe na tie me hin awo lo ya ra na ya kokin ani ogbin ani
o si
oba tope
ise ma yibu wedi o teme pastor ihe mewe zebe ohun saloboa emi no mu men we ya gwani ihe no na te Bible ihe no so ero gbesonia a record I view gunda dia be we e Bible wa ohun ye be ba pe ya gi ogbeso muda edigun opa wuwe e Bible Ihe no le Bible. No. Ote go.
Domo no wa talk be edono pe wo. Won tare magwa kana no da e ma na oyi. Ihe ke we oriaki na mie iriaki na mie bi ihe ke oho na tie repercussion no ye olowo ma no le lo ko yan no da wa nyise afian gbe le yan wa ho iyen le yan e ba no salo bana ka bu we bi no wa we iyen ye yo to aro ke wu we zokpa eri afian gbe we roto afian gbe ke bi yen we zokpa wa we mi yen umie wa mi we mi erun ebi afia gbe o be mi afia gbe bere ri mata ba be bi no wan o salo bo ya gbona je onwe iye ilele ya fe no na ti 10 commandment no ile ogi gbe ni no ro iye oga okike thou shall not kill uga ki ne oni uriye abiye okike Emma, we not to make a ban on highway. Any not call arrow, I swear one, a coroe, a mayo bomber call arrow. Wakini it a bomber or denado sorry. A bomber one little or bonny, or you in a gay, when you type not Tolomagbe.
Not Irekbe.
Irekbe. Wafie ugbo una finrie so o mana kan ya tun mu won irepe oreba o be bome nyawe o bo na be tolo we be bo yen mi sunu da we o sika muene eriye mi iyeki o eze po ye gbe fi we ken we bo we tolo ano we ya tolo nu ya ewu egbe ya ne inwinare ne egbe ya tolo wa ne o wa ni yema eveil e ameveil la ko wa yen ga so agripa so be na igepe ya ba e ya gon samayo egbe ne eriye mi yeki we ga we ne ni o se ti ga ri eniyan e mo okeke e ma nu da iyen to si o ma koto iyen oyo ma mita iyen ogbo ma di ne yimi iyen osi olowo ma yo ma egbe dopa emi opa no gire egbin yen e ma ni bunro emi we lagbera ni o ba ge ni yen no unda o sa pa je mi fe newe ewe ugawe urai uri yen e wona ugawe uri yen be no be aye we be no wa ege ne ke na gbotion ege ebe yen na bon me gbo a ona wo mo pa ma de yen unda era ro wa yero wa yen gi kia o sa lo wo duwa no dege ni bro pa ma ri egbe la na ona tie egege eke ogi gba odu wona we ha ona we no sa oba tie we ona we boni akinu wo we mi ya ona wo tun wo no pe na tie ebe ogun yo maka gba o ebe yo maka be ri e oboje o e dado okun ge iyen ne ogbugbo yin ebe iyen no ge oso won na we ya bo e ka be lodo pa ona we wa we ma me ni e we ona wo ma iye we ni e ka ma na we iyen enu baba iyen de nu aduza ona we esagion tun enu to mie ovie buye ga de ne ona we gin ta ma wona we ebe bo ahian ona we nda ebe akporu edi wa ona we yen ro we dagbon ne no ri mi o kan afiru gbegbo e kan awa u be la ma wa ma be la wo wa u sa me no ma won ma be won me no ko bo were ona ti ona de ne aba we gbe mi ade ke to afie de ne na unda ori yen ne o sa no go do atin ne wa gbon ma uyari azigo ugbe emufua ugbe emufieze we ga o ga ma mi no dere we iye ni de o ga logo ma ni emi ese ezo oba atope
ise anyway wa dan matana wa ni gbama wa dan matana wa no gbera gbiye wa dan matana u va ko o yue akara ni yue abio u gbo wa ni awe no gbo wa we wa u ya ari azen igo umeke na fe umeke na bowa umeke na hin moto ihe nihi owa no nyami nu we yari o be tin enwe ihe ma won ebedo awe bo yaro awebo ni na ya meti abege na yo amu wa we aya tie bo na yo we no fi aye ohwa he isago ehia boya fe ni redo ima awebo ni no mi ke na no yo amu wa no so kwa no wo ko we nu mana ze da ya awebo una tie keka tie ni oso wa ni gbe iye ni oso wa ni oso gbe iye ọmọ ìrìà ìyẹn ọmọ ẹgẹdẹ dẹ ẹnumàwẹ ńlágbóhùn ọgẹdẹ mú yóò tọ ó zẹ ká yẹ bẹ ọmọnyà èké nínú wẹzẹ yọ ni ìyẹn nọ ọmọ rẹ náà sẹ wọn àmọ ọgẹdẹ ni ìyẹn ni gbẹ ọkì kẹ ẹ pẹ ọkẹ wú sọpọ náà yẹ náà ìyẹn ń lè lọwọ èké ọwọ èké àrùn yẹn ìyẹn nọ ọ ẹnìwẹ tá náà tìyẹn nọ ọmọ náà wò ó dà wẹ. Ihe ni ole lese kinori ase ihe ni wa ima ho na mi ngbeso we e ma ni gba ori ma ni age tie ni ma wa mi na ye na ni ya zere we ne oba ma ye ni awe edin we awe awo kagele ta yin abi he so pa kagele so yin tie kwaro awo wo ni eni efe yo eni efe bu veni yin waru odo fie worie ye la toma e gwebo tele yi awe no bion we wo pa ihin to ori ye fie po ben we be hin o mase we no ma ko se de ye gwa o ma da ro ba o ma da ro re wo we o la toma be o wa vi osisi ai agun ahon ai mi ai ko kuli akwa webo bo so po we wo ni o we bo hin aye ekere ni ga vi ese ebobo wede ebode na adowa edolupe hunda we emini hehi oyin mata na we ma normali he otana bizugbe ihe
mami na wa gwa na ihe na wa ha na asubo ye gbe ihe oyere no ha mo ma gbe ye fi igbera wu nebute SSS odawe yinu we huda emaso wage wo owi atuba gbebo mu eyeliwe ni ari uto ya atubero mamu ogba ori awa oga kian so pon be ni amana rawe ya amana adu oyi huda we etiguwe ara mewe ya mawe ropo na gbin aberi o gbe na baya ogi asin de ni he ya sin kaka ni gbin ya ti he mara gele we na ni mari o ya yi na oya ti hen yo mami ihe ona be mu eyo we negi o ma iwe eri gbera ekenu pe ise o to na we 50 by 100 we wo pa wa o ma be roruwa u ya mu 100 by 100 or 150 u ya mu no nya nu we fi obo yi ni e se ti go esi yen hu digo ego ebi no kan ya ki eke ori he oti he no ori oni no kan abe ho no gwa lo ma no wa be mi ku ni e kan si eyo wa we ga ti e ogwa le mi ami e wo won no gbege awe no de o e po ye wo kokko ilukuluku gbodo akun egbemu okun egbemu nu we ihe ni oroyo egbene o ga fe pe yen do kin no kan du adowe ya eri o ma na te o de pe awe ye ti ladan wo wa hu da be ku no ru ihe oyo egbene o ma ko ma no we mi no ma ai be okeke awe be no aye awe me ne ga ya bo wa adowe na yin mia ara yin mia abe se ti be ki he gbori egbe ba edo yin mia yo ne bowe no re be no hu awe u ya confess why make a confessional statement ya mi ekwe masalobua osalobua iyabo we eri obe ye o ma no we ni ihe na oyo wa ni la egbe ni ona do mi ekwe ona ki egwuri egbebo awe se ha o we fo egbere hu do ni o ke ni ma yo bo wo we ya le ni he ma ke ni ma de ye gbegbe hu da e na ye gbevio igbano legbe wi o ma ko wa no ga we sarieti ni o ma wu ya ri awo o wu ya do lewo yi etina ye nu we ni we na ya dole wo yi ihe wa esike edugboro we ye aga owo mo na wa bebi ku una fi aito una ari ya webo ewe wi ropa so pa o wani na fi gbogbo eyi do ne ra o na samo go ba meze awe ho kankan we yin ogbe iguma ogbe kankan ihe kan na we gbe oba atokpe
ihe magwaka ni wa we no da yi mana we fioboyo gbido urie ni so na owu e urie ge owu we mu la wa uduro mu ya no wa no nya na asora o ya ri ama mi wa we ebode uda ihe ofian utome ọ̀nà ti sọ mí pí yẹ à gbèsè wọn wọ ọwọ́ èkì gbèsè yẹ à gbèsè ọmọ ìmàlìbù yẹn wà á pa má ká gbogbo yẹn gbélé yẹn o bọ́tí ní ìbò wọ́ yẹn fi ọbọ yìí dò ìyàwó èyí náà má kéèké ẹ̀ẹ́dùn náà iye èyí náà èyí hìn ẹ̀yà náà mi wẹ̀ níwọ̀n ẹ̀rẹ̀gẹ̀nẹ́dẹ̀ ká sùnú yọ̀ fìyà sùnú yọ̀ fọ̀ ẹ̀ bá sùnú yẹ̀ bọ̀ níbù tiɲɛ yɛrɛ muɛ namiɛ wɛ ɔmɔ ma ro xɔ wagele ya tiɲɛ ni yemi ɔmɔ n'owe mi ni iye nafɛ wo warɔ lɔri ma ne do maari o ko aya fi yɛ ɔni emmanuel mɛ awira mɛ ya ɔ fi yɛ gbèsò ɔwɔ ko na ɔwɔ ɔfiowɛ yɔ ha ɔwɔ yɛ ma fiowɛ yɔ ha ɛwɛ do fi yɛ ɛsɛ wɛ yɛ gele fiowɛ yɔ ha abidu wɛ bẹ̀rẹ̀ mi wẹ̀ èmi ni ma ọmọ rùn wá fúndà ọmọ ìmọ̀bẹ̀ kí ládìá ilé náà yà wà àánú yà kó wẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ à wà àhó ni ọ̀rọ̀ à wà ìyẹn náà ni wọ́n ẹ̀ mi ò wẹ̀ ọ̀sẹ̀ ẹ̀ wẹ̀ tó bú wọn náà rò kọ́ àfihàn ọ̀nà fi wẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀nà fi hàn tọ́ mi lẹ́yìn àbá rẹ̀ dàgbé ya ìyẹn ẹ̀ máa rìnrìn sí kẹgbẹ́ rìnrìn sí kẹgbẹ́ sọpá wo bo we ni kata si ihe odo le mi yi eje mi ria eje bo ria we ewe ọmọ no we na le mi no wa dun ai bo se we gene de de koko wo wa ru emi no ria oke polo o teka o wa aziba o wa de koko o de ko o teka awa no iye so we ro ai we ru e ba fa ọmọ mi no si e ne dade wo radio na ma me e mama ni o me no si e na na mi we iyan ilu e ilele na te lo uhi awa ihe e lo thou shall not kill thou shall not steal ye ra ye gbodo yi o bible ni we tala ni wa ihe e no udadu hi ne dado lele bewo ke na lele court ke na lele wo wa ke na lele awerima ke na ege baba o emi nu na ema una we won ni ugbo me na agbeyo oro so pon ihe ugu emi ame ihe ni ma o so no mi mafa no mi emo ni ma be afa wo te awa ke ihe o te me pastor
domo onana e bone no wa iwe do wa mi na ya na de sino kan me ihe ìyẹn mi nà wọ́n kà máa yẹn wíkí mi rà náà máa yẹn gbó zẹ́bù mà náà gbọ̀n bí ẹ dó pàtàkì nù wẹ̀kí náà yé mi nà mẹ́ mọ́ àwẹ̀ kọ́ wọ́n ẹ wẹ èmi kémi náà àgbọ̀n náà nẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ ẹ̀rọ wà wẹ̀ mi yẹn sì ẹ̀rọ wà wẹ̀ mi dà ẹ̀rọ ẹ̀mí yẹn náà èso rọ̀ náà tiẹ̀ ọ̀sánwó do ayagbọ̀n ọ̀nà yẹ yùn wẹ̀ erun òun àfihàn gbé ọ̀nà bẹ̀ jẹ́ ju wọ́n ìyẹn nuwe kẹ́mi yìnyín kó yìnyín nuwu yìnyín òkè kẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀lẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ni wà yìnyín sẹ́ àfihàn gbé bùwẹ́ dé wà bẹ̀ nyọ́ngé dán wọ́n tẹ́ ìyẹn ni ọ̀bẹ̀ bọ̀ wọ́n dé ọ̀sálọ́bọ̀ ata yìí ebi náà wọ́n àwìn yẹ yóò tọ̀ àrọ́ kẹ́bi ọ̀wẹ̀ zọ́pá ìyẹn méjì yóò tọ̀ àfihàn gbé kẹ́bi yẹn wẹ̀ zọ́pá nunda emi no ma ko oro iye soro na tie no ma wa we e soro na ya bo agbon to agbon oro ugawe uyegbe vio eso yiye ya buebo beneri mata eba ai moko wegbo ai woko beze ai woko gaba bi yeso iye no ebe soro na mego akwon awona ya gwa luto e ara iwe na weto we mi ye ugbeso ko fi owe yiwa awe owe mi ye ibi ehun mi a odo ehun mi nda oleba ene odo bo ya we mi agwa na ni iye olawa ni ado akwon mi wewewe amai weri omo wa de fe dokma emi wa sunu emi yon lawa ataye yo to ni aya rile owani aya rile eboni aya rile won tagbon lenu saloba rile won tagbon na orile sonya unye ugawu bene ni mata bible no wa be oya yebota thou shall not ugawu iye le lo mani wa be we ni esi afian gbe le lo e be soro na osaloba wa afian gbe nu de ni esi ni ewu yen ga mi ni ko no ro emi o ko emi yen kin e ma afian gbe be kin da do bonu ri fien mi ge orewe iye na ya hwe iye nu we zese yi aya ebu edowe igwe gbeta iye nu zese yi iye nu we ya hwe kwa aya ebu edowe oyo mana oyo we na ge oba no regbedia oji no regbedia awe na ede kotwe we we seba ave bu edebe yo we edowe na ave mu ezona be gbe ori mari e ma we ta fan for ye yeri gbedia ni ologo ma ni ye lele kian ede na iwa wewe aze yoyoyo ejoji highway ofo faya gbewa ede de agi mi won se na la ona zobo bi mi ye nunda okeke oho e ma
wesi anyway na zobo bi kokoro ko ma edoro pewo wa mi eni ni buro ni he si yebo ologo wa ni he si yebo obo sense wa ki ma so bowo na mi we ihe osaba no eje mu eworia awano rebo uyinaji ya se gbabe abe politician ni se boyo otesogebo iya ori we ni he se eminu we inu awuna won le lo je nu na tala won mu we iye ke aya re ma wenu wa re ma osaba roju wa ya ma supa ai we lo de mata o ligi no rona emi e orusin na ye na ni bana wala gbogbo le mana uwa mi ni ami ode not odo awa ari owebe awa fi o si afio da e moni re owebe ni die ni emi no kin awa fi an lawo wa ari te de mi sowo awuna mu go rakile ihe we ni we to bo no wo ni ibi we ru ni so ihe ewe wa ru ni no ri o si lade we na mu we iwo na hayo we no wani mara me no ru e wa ge he ihe ni ki eni ya ki ni wa e bo na wa la wo abe o te se ge wa ru so no i khose na wari no wari he we nu aru no man na ne nu
when I saw John Ebo yo go John Vio boy o ven o keke are mu na be o ya mu na wa so a ori
ni anyway Atama ge wese.
Dono kpebu. Na la wona ye na we mi we na teme ma no ma mi ori o ebuku. Na la wo ge iyen ma be gbe o se mi ame osuwu osu igbagba osi Ọlọ́run wa yo wa. Na la na yo bi ma si emi ni bi ibi o ha dori oja ebo keke. Oba atokpe.
Ise atama.
ihe no ma ye gbede de gbe owe unu na ya ti he ye unu na ya ti mi ame ete unu na ti yari ba ye hu do ni ikepa na yin yopa yin ku wa gi ma le ni he hu da were igban e bo ki e le gbe wi o no le gbe mi ni ne o ga we o ga ko kieke o se ti yari e be de na akwe afi were no ro yari e ro pa egwa de ma gi gba iditoku itwe wa ya ni be na mi ho na itwe awe eboni re ikabeto itwe ma ni be igosa o atokpe
me anyone me twe agbonya fe keniri ye kovia keniri yo kori on wo de ke ya fe o saro ba wo no mu here no dade bo ya fe oba atokpe
This is ITV.
Certainly the best.
The new Edion expressed excitement as they danced and rejoiced before the Esama of Benin, Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Osawari Benedion, who also joined in the dance. As visiting and paying of homage to various homes of senior elders continued, the initiates spent 7 days performing diverse kinds of rites as required by tradition. They were furnished with rules and regulations regarding their new office as Edion.
That I grew up in this community to the point that they have now also chosen me as an elder in this community. It's a thing of great joy. All thanks to the Esama of Benin, my people, my family, everybody, all Okada community for this great honor. I am very, very grateful.
Well, this is my brother. I'll call him my uncle because he grew up with my father. I'm so proud of him because we are doing the same rituals as the Edions of the Okada. It is our duty for us to make this place a greater place, for outsiders to come and see the goodness of God in Okada. And I'm proud of every one of us here. So shall it be to each and every one of us in Jesus' name.
Waya wawesu Odion ma Okada zima Esama zima Odion Ebuna zima Odion Obala zima Odion Malawe Maari Esama Odion na Nimado Pon Esama Nimado Gbeken Esama Emana Odion Were na Esama Magbeken ne Osaba Obuyo Bitone Baba no get Tony Maga not the army magame manido gbekene de na ima yafe ima ato ima agbo oropa ewudori ima adi awore ne o be ti agbon ya no we mi magame we just question on me afa
In Esama, in our father's house, in respect of our initiation to elders Edion level, as tradition demands,
we are here today to come and also pay homage to him, to also for him to also pray for us for long life and prosperity.
The climax after 7 days was paying of homage again to the Odionwe, where he gave the initiate the full rights to function and to henceforth participate in meetings with Edion. It will go down in the history and minds of Okada community, Ovia people, Edo State, and Nigeria in general. The ambience, style, and the colorful ceremony associated with the 2025 initiation into the Edion Council of former Governor of Edo State, Chief Lucky Nosaka Igbenedion, his brothers Bright Ayamekwe Igbenedion, Honorable Charles Osenwige Igbenedion, Peter Osawori Igbenedion, Dr. Fred Osawuni Igbenedion, Barrister Mike Osane Igbenedion, Executive Director Operations, ITV and Radio, Chief Elder Ogbedio Wonse, Honorable Efosa Douglas Igbenedion, Ukponwa Igbenedion, Osawe Igbenedion, Edosa Igbenedion, Dr. Daniel Omorege Igbenedion, as well as Agbong Steve Igbenedion, among other sons of Okada.
This is ITV.
Certainly the best.
Hello and welcome to WIC. This is a space where women converse, where we sit together to talk about women. Sometimes we bring in men, but mostly it has to be with women. And usually I don't do this alone. I do this with my, should I say, co-anchors or guests, because already they are mostly like co-anchors. I have on my right, I have Barrister Chisom Agbofu. Barrister Chisom Agbofu is a legal practitioner. You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Patricia.
And also I have on my left Princess Edith Madijemo. Princess Edith Madijemo is a CEO Free Date Gold Limited. Princess Edith, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to be going straight. Let's not just beat around the bush. Let's just get the ball rolling. What is a woman's love language? Chisom.
I like this particular question. Okay, so, so many people would disagree. But my ladies, we all know that our love language is what? Is money. That's number one. And I don't care what anybody would say, but a woman's love language is money, is attention, and it is care. So how do you care for her? By using what you have to care for her, which is using money, right? So a lot of people may see it in a different way. They say, women, you guys love money too much. Especially Lagos people, Lagos ladies, you love money. Or even apart from who saying Lagos women, but women in general, they always accuse us of liking too much money. But is it a bad thing, actually, Patricia? Is it a bad thing?
Who does not like
money? Money makes the world go round.
Who does not like money? Everybody likes money. Even the men, they love money. Okay, but it has. Let's bring it to individual now. Your love language might be money. Another person's love language might be attention. So I would say women love language. It's not just money. We have attention. We have caring. We have the money you're talking about.
Yeah, that's why I said three things. So, money, attention.
But let me now break your heart, darling. Love language for a woman, Chisom says, is money. You say it's attention. You say care. In all of this, it's money that gives this order. Language.
Thank you very much.
Okay. In all of
money.
This, you do not have money, and you are caring for me. Are you going to be caring for me?
Okay. Have you not seen a situation where
my back on the bed?
Have you not seen a situation where the man is so wealthy, so rich, and the woman is complaining and is nagging? She have access to the money. The man made the money available, and he's not available.
Listen,
physically, he's not available.
Edith, I have a friend that told me that she wants to marry a rich man.
Okay.
And she does not care if he doesn't come home. Okay. Just let me have the money. Just let me be touring. Just let me travel around.
She has a way of balancing her emotion. Such a lady has a way of balancing her emotion. That is
exactly. And let's not even say, okay, it's just money,
Okay.
right? Even if we're saying money, a man, for example, a man might be struggling, it might not be wealthy, but at least the little you have, we're not saying, okay, use everything that you have. There's something that I posted on my socials. I said, when a man is making 300K per month, and you using 150K to give your girlfriend for her hair is a financial risk or is a financial mistake. So when I said that, a lot of people were saying, what if, you know, I have to make her happy, you know, all those type of things. So you have to check what you have. First of all, the man, you know that, okay, this is what he has, this is what you have. So with that thing you have to, you know, be wise how you're taking care of your wife. If it's that you don't have much, but at least be present.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about.
They will not be present.
You know, I said this in the other day. My people will say, I'm an Ruby. If you are not, that is it. You should be available. If your cash is not available, you understand, you should be available physically to do the needful, to do the other thing, to balance the equation. Some people like the money, fine. Women like money. I in particular, I love money, not just like. I love money, but I love every other thing that go with money. I love attention. I love caring. I love understand. I love, how do I put it? I love somebody that pampers me.
Do we still have Nigerian men that pampers women?
We do.
Of course, we do. But
Okay.
the thing is, I think some of them, they don't have the money, right? But they have a lot of love to give. They have a lot of attention that they can give to their woman, but then the money is not there. And so because of that, some women might not, you know, they find it uncomfortable because it went comparison. Oh, these other ladies, the man is rich, her husband is this
Then
and that.
some women also love a partner that supports her dream. You understand? If you are not there physically or you are not there financially to support her or to mesmerize her, support her dream. Every dream she has or any dream she has, that business or career, support her dream. If you support, that's another love language for another woman. It can be another love language for certain set of women that if a man supports my career, my business, I'm there for him. So we have different love language. This tag of money with women, it's not it for me. It's just too much.
And the funny thing is, some of them don't even, okay, you don't have the money, then have the attention to give.
Thank you.
Okay, ladies. Attention, money, dream, and all that. So that's bringing me to Regina Daniels. She's making wave right now in social media, everywhere. People say her mother pushed her into the marriage because of money. Do you want to say that her own love language is just strictly money? She didn't care about the attention.
Okay, well, I think for Regina, first of all, I would not actually entirely blame the mom. Because sometimes she's a matured lady. She could make decisions for herself.
Regina got married when she was 18.
Yes, she's at least 18 is the rightful age to get married in Nigeria, from 18 upwards. So she already knows the difference between good and bad, and she can make whatever choice she wants to make. So if somebody says, oh, go and marry him because he has money and all of that, she still has that choice to make, whether I want to do this thing or I don't want to do this thing. So the age gap, first of all, that was a very big factor in that relationship. So the money was now I think that is what now made the marriage looked like, oh, this
looks smooth,
look beautiful. It looks like it was going to be perfect.
It was like heaven on earth.
Thank you.
You know, some say the mother actually pushed her. I would say Regina has 40% interest, and the mother has 60% interest. She was interested.
I would say it's 50-50.
Okay, so the mother was interested because mother has 60% because of where she's coming from, the relationship with Ned Nwoko. Then Regina was on the other side, may not really know much about Ned Nwoko as at that time.
But
so whatever she gets to know about Ned was from the mother and the socials then. So when she saw they put everything on her table, she saw it and she liked it. So she also has interest. She wasn't forced into it. She wasn't pushed. And all along, like I said the other day, she was enjoying it.
Of course.
She was enjoying it. And I would say she carried it very well. I love her. I love how she carried herself all along. Ned come me suddenly to tell us she's this, she's that. He has many things to tell us about what he did
Okay, so
to Regina.
now we hear that she's taking drugs. I don't want us to really sit on Regina's case today. Okay, we have to move on. But then again, I want to find out the reason why someone that you think loves the attention, or rather the money, the enjoyment, the queen life she was getting from Ned Nwoko, how all of a sudden she decided to start taking drugs? Is it that she got tired of this life, in quotes?
Okay, first of all, she's not the only person in the marriage. I mean, we're all sure of that.
Yes.
They are co-wives.
Yeah.
So that
think she's
makes
the last
it
wife.
a polygamous home. So even if there's money, the money is not just taking care of you. There are kids in the marriage. There are a lot of wives as well. And she's the youngest of them all. So let's say that age, first of all, as I said, age gap was one of the issues. But so money alone is not a determinant factor for a love language. It has to be accompanied with attention. It has to be accompanied with care. And that is the assurance that a lady would want in a marriage. To be sure that, okay, even if I'm getting money, I'm very sure that my husband is very supportive. My husband is not, you know, abusive in any way towards me. And it could also even be emotional. I think there's the time we talked about abuse in relationship.
Yeah.
So it could also be emotionally, you know, that kind of setting, marriage setting, emotional manipulation and all of that. So money alone is not a determinant factor for love language.
But at this stage now, do you think that she jumped at that marriage just because of the money? First, she never thought of all these other ones, you know, attention, companionship, you know, friendship, because your husband must be your first friend. Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think she didn't look at all this before she jumped into? Probably she was carried away with the lifestyle, the money, and everything.
I see Regina having a better part of Ned than every other women in his life. She's always with him, whether in the country or outside the country. I see them together always. I feel she's done with the money. She has all the money, all the affluence, all the connection that she could think of. Now she wants attention. As a young girl, like Chisom said, I think she's the youngest wife. So now she needs attention. And attention of a youth. She's still a youth. You know, Ned doesn't have that energy to give her.
Oh.
Yeah. Ned does not have such energy to bring to the
He's
table.
60. How old is he? I think he's 60.
No, let's not talk about his age.
So now Regina is active. This is an active period.
Yeah.
She's very active. She needs all the attention. She needs all the time. She needs all the companion, whatever you can call, all the romance. And Ned is not there to bring it to the table.
But
she's not ready to listen.
We see them playing long tennis together.
But what Patricia is saying is that, you know, why she got married or before she got married to him.
Okay.
Is it that she didn't think of all of these things outside, you know, money?
That's it. You know, she was relatively young then, just 18 or 19. So she couldn't see far beyond her age.
And apart from age, what I would say is, you know, money has a way of changing people.
Yeah.
You can see, if you want to know the true character of a person, give the person money and then you see the character transform. That's it. So it doesn't matter the age. We still have women of 40 getting married to men because of money. It's not about age or anything. So money has a way of, you know,
changing people, bringing out the true color.
Yeah, it has a way of, you know, covering things that you would naturally not see, because what you see outside is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a man who has power, affluence, and everything.
Money. Anyway, everybody loves money. Even the men.
Yeah.
Even the men loves money. But, you know, there should be a limit to loving money, if you ask me. Don't jump into marriage because of money. Think about it first. You need the companionship, the care, the love, the attention.
The support.
The attention is very important.
The security.
Very important. Anyway, money can give you security, though, if you ask me. But this attention, like you said, she's now not a baby anymore. As at that time, she was thinking chocolate, ice cream, and all that. And those are the things money can get.
Yeah.
Now she wants the attention of a man. Oh, this is my man. I want his attention. And
the attention is divided.
How can you want the attention of a man that has other wives? Attention is divided.
She had it all this way. She had all the attention.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to the men. This time, let's talk about the men. You know, this is very unusual in WIC, but you know, we're going to do that today. Let's talk about the men, and I hope my women here can speak for the men and speak correctly. Don't be biased.
Oh, of course, no, I will not.
Don't be biased. Okay, so what do you think men want in marriage? You know, it's been a $1 million question. People ask a lot because you hear people say, so what does this man want? I do everything for him. What exactly does he want? So what do you think men want in marriage?
Men want respect. Number one. Every man out there wants respect. Submission. Respect, submission, then a supportive wife, an understanding wife.
Princess, I would disagree with you.
Okay, how?
Yeah.
Please. Bring it on, let's see.
Please, she's bringing it on.
I would disagree with you because you said men want respect.
Yeah.
There are a whole lot of women who give their husbands respect, but these men still look outside.
Okay.
So it's beyond respect. They want a woman who can cook, who can clean.
I know, I'm not looking that way.
So if you say respect, submission, all those things is under submission now. It doesn't mean that that man, that is exactly what he wants. Sometimes I would say that first of all, what they care about is intimacy. Because
in what sense?
Yeah.
In what sense?
Intimacy, in sense of
intimacy is very wide. Yeah, it is.
In what sense?
Okay, I would say first of all, a married couple, right? If you can satisfy your husband in the other room, that is the kind of intimacy I would say men want, because if they get that satisfaction at home, they wouldn't need to look outside. And any man that does that, looks outside,
don't you get
he needs the help of the Holy Spirit.
No, my dear.
But then, respect and submission is not just what men want alone.
SES does not keep a man. That intimacy you think you are giving to the man, go all out to satisfy him in the other room, cannot keep a man if he doesn't want to be kept. You can only keep a man that want to be kept. And you can also keep a woman that want to be kept. So they want to be everywhere, no matter how you do. At times, that's where women also ask the men, what do you actually want? Because I've done my best to keep you. You know, some women go as far as learning some of these things to spice the other room up. And the man is still everywhere. What do you do in that case? So I would say, at my age or experience, I should tell you, 100% assurance that intimacy cannot really keep a man that doesn't want to be kept. It can only keep a man that actually wants to be kept and that love what is getting at home and is okay with that.
Okay, let me come to love, the language love. Okay, we've talked about the language love for women. Now I'm going to go to the language love for men, because I discuss with men too. I have a lot of men in my space and in my corner, and I've asked them, what do you all really want in a woman, not in a marriage this time around? And then, is that other room the most important thing you want a woman to give to you? And I have a man who told me that the things that happen in the other room for a man is like sports. It's not it's sports.
Okay.
That they see it as sports.
I don't get that.
Yes.
Like we are just doing exercise.
Is it just like
sports?
So there's no emotional
that was the
attachment.
Language
I don't
he gave
understand.
to me. Sports. See, they see it as sports at that moment. They want to have it, and then it is done.
Wow.
But we women, that thing that happens in the other room, we
Stick to
see
the
it
brain.
as love.
Yeah,
begin to
emotions
say,
are
"Oh,
definitely
yes,
attached.
Yes.
Emotions,
Emotions are
this man loves
Yeah,
me.
of course.
Because in our brain, we're like, okay, for him to do this with me, he loves me. But in their brain, according to the man, they don't see it that way.
Oh my
At
God.
that moment, they want it and they do it. That's
Oh
why
my
I
God.
asked, do men really love women? And he answered me, he said, yes, we do love, but we do not love the way you women love.
So how do they love?
He says, if they love one person, they love that person forever.
You see, that's why they keep going back to their S. Yes. That's why they keep. That's it. That's why you see some men, you will ask, why is he going back to that? Is that he must have said some terrible things or unprintable things.
No, let me bring you to
and they still keep going back because they loved her, and that love refused to die.
Let me tell you. Let me bring you to this. I don't know if you guys watched the video that made wave in social media sometime last month.
Okay.
This man turned 60. He's a very big celebrity in Nigeria, a big man in Nigeria,
Oh.
who turned 60 and had a birthday party with his wife.
Oh, okay. My people.
And then he had gone back to his first love, just like you said.
Mhm.
You know them.
I watched it.
Yes,
Yeah.
he had gone back to his first love, who also was married but divorced. So I think this love thing, the way they described it, this man told me they do not love because of beauty. They do not love because you know how to do that or that thing, but I don't know what their love is. So because if you look at the two wives, the wife is finer than the first love.
Yeah, the wife at home is a fair lady.
Yes, fine at all.
Fair.
And so this man went back to remarry that first love, who was
The darker
married
lady.
and divorced. Darker lady and not really that pretty. And became
She
very
relocated
close
from abroad
to him.
to
Yes,
Nigeria.
she came back from the UK
And
too.
that was just a few weeks to the man's
his
birthday.
birthday.
And the woman put it on the table. If you want me to be present with everything in me, with all my regalia and my family, you have to go pay my bride price. And the man
And he
did.
That's love.
So they were dating before. They said they dated for a very long time.
So
and they did not marry. The woman traveled and she got married. She had children.
Wow.
Grown-up children.
Grown-up children.
Yeah.
She divorced. She was just barely 3 or 4, 5 months divorced that she came to Nigeria and married this man. And you could see they were all over each other.
Wow.
Exactly. They were speaking love language with their eyes. But the first wife was not comfortable. She
was
fuming.
fuming. You could see she was fuming. She wasn't comfortable. Maybe the other short lady too, the darker one. She over Sabiti Warrior too.
But what would we say is exactly
love
for men?
We are not men. We cannot actually get the actual. We're only guessing. It's only a man that can tell you the love
Okay,
language.
so for
his own love
you,
language.
yes, we're not men, we're not the man.
Yeah.
But this particular man, do you think he went back to marry his ex because he loves her so much? Or
It would be love. Maybe, they've had this kind of connection where they support each other. Knowing somebody is different from you just met somebody and you're married to the person. Do you really know? There are a lot of people who are married who don't know each other.
Yeah.
They don't have that connection,
Yeah.
So connection, I think that is the thing. Somebody who just naturally gets you, I think so that should be one of the main reasons why he would, go back to his first love.
For a man of 60 years to go back to his first love of when he was a youth or a young man, he has put many things into consideration. He's married to this other wife over 20-something years. He has seen the end from the beginning. So you already know, I think this woman compliments me.
let's go on a short break. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned.
Even the door say,
Okay, welcome back. This is WIC on ITV. I still remain your host, Patricia. And I have in the house Chisom and Princess Edith making waves in what we call love. Love language. But anyway, we're going to be moving on from love language. Let's move on to marriage and career fulfillment. Which would you say comes first? Marriage or career fulfillment? Chisom, I want to start with you. You know why I want to start with you.
Okay.
You know what I want to start with you. Do you know why?
Why?
No. Let's not go there.
Okay, all right. So, marriage or career fulfillment? For me and my girlies, I would say that it is career fulfillment because there are a lot of factors that serve as, a hindrance or obstacle for a woman who chooses marriage. This is my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I remember back then when I was in school, looking at some young girls who would get married, get pregnant. I mean, it's overwhelming trying to balance education with marriage and kids and all of that. So I would say that career fulfillment should come first. What do you want to do? As a woman, who do you want to be? Do you want to be a designer? Whatever you want to be, you ought to have put your career in place already. It has to be in motion. It has to be something that you must have achieved before you go, because marriage is an institution that takes a lot of preparation for you. It takes time. It takes a whole lot of responsibilities in a marriage for me. So career should be number one for a lady first. I'm not saying you ought to have gotten your PhD and all of that, but at least you ought to have had something at the preliminary stage of education, secondary school, primary school, university, and then you have that academic intelligence as well as emotional maturity to go into a marriage. So that's my opinion.
Edith, some women will say you can actually pursue your career even when you're in your husband's house. You could, choose a career while you're in your husband's house. You could decide to, okay, after school, I studied this and that, but I do not want to pursue that. I want to go learn something, or I want to go into business, and you grow your business while you're married. What do you think about that?
It all depends on the man you are married to. When you have a destiny supporter husband.
I like that person. Destiny supporter.
Thank you, my darling. When you have a destiny supporter husband, you can flourish.
Yeah,
you can excel even while in husband's house. You understand? You can still you can still grow your career, you can still grow your business, you can still do whatever you want to do and excel because you have a destiny supporter husband. What if you don't have a husband like that? You're doomed.
That's the thing.
Then your parent that spend the fortune to train you, they'll just be watching you. Because you can barely support your home, not talk of supporting your parents. You understand? So I will follow what my Chisom said. That it's better to grow your career before marriage. There are a lot of things to do after marriage. When you are married, there are certain things that will come up. Some people may even forget their career.
Chisom, thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you so much, Patricia. I'm excited.
Princess, thank you. And I know that we'll do this together again.
Welcome.
Of course, you're always here with me. We'll do it together again.
Course.
I am Patricia Uwenu-Vedos. Thank you for joining me.
ITV, certainly the best. TV, certainly the best.
This is ITV.
Certainly the best.
The Ugewe is the final ceremony of the series of festivals. It is one of peace and lightheartedness, following the more solemn of the ritual year. Ugewe is the festival of the Ewe leaves, a symbol of good luck and joy. It is the most popular of all that heralds the dawn of a Benin New Year, new vow, newness of life and freshness of life, and a new hope for the future. In the evening, the Ewe leaves are presented to the Oba of Benin in grand style in a colorful ceremony. The Ihogbe society, amidst singing and dancing, bring the sacred leaves that symbolize good luck, blessings, peace and prosperity. Each of the senior members of the Ihogbe proceeds to give the sacred leaves directly to the Oba of Benin, and others put theirs at his feet.